We're back, changing construction experiences. This is Renovate and Build with Jim and Sandra.
Good morning. Great to have you along this morning for the show.
Yes, good morning. If you're joining us just here on Renovate and Build, powered by Fair Trade Works, we're your hosts and we're always excited to share a lineup of experts from all sectors of construction with you. If you want a greener home or the office, why not harvest your rainwater? Here to tell us about this, we'll be chatting with Dean Barrett of Bar Plastics later this hour.
It's incredible to see how far rain harvesting has come, Jim. I can remember the days when my grandparents thought that the rainwater in the barrel off of their downspouts was better to water the gardens with. So as kids, we'd always put our buckets in and then be able to go and water from that rainwater. But we never thought this would actually become a part of city life.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it's...
How about in Wales?
In Wales? What do we do in Wales? Well, I grew up on a horse farm in North Wales, in rural North Wales. So yeah, we did the same thing. We'd collect our water that came off of the roofs of our kind of our home and outbuildings, right? And then we'd use that to irrigate the land and kind of water the animals. I sound like I'm from like a caveman or something, but yeah, no, the same thing. Just obvious stuff. Just collect the rainwater. We'd use that to kind of and wash down concrete, wash down the kind of yard and courtyards, right? So yeah, we back in the day in Wales, we certainly did some kind of water recycling. So.
You know what I think is interesting? My grandparents were alive today, and I think people can relate at home listening, is how far we've reversed. I remember always going, do we really have to wash out the plastic bags and reuse them? Do we really have to wash out the plastic tubs or the rainwater, even joking about it? Can't we get the water out of the well? My grandparents always saying, remember, reuse. That was years and years ago, and they were just frugal country folk that thought that was the proper thing to do, and here we are now relearning this again. So it's kind of funny how that bites you later on.
Yeah, it's funny how trends are adopted and kind of older kind of technologies are then brought into modern times.
You know, like living off the land, seriously.
Yeah, they're brought, I think, the world is heading that way. We have to really look at our natural resources and it's all to do with recycling and being greener, and we're just kind of bringing back, you see a lot of the stuff that happens in construction is old practices and which is kind of brought back with a twist into the modern marketplace.
So I'm excited to talk with Dean Barrett this hour about rainwater harvesting.
Absolutely.
It's time for the Product Face-Off.
They're back. Our dynamic shopping duo are here with lots of information from their shopping trip this week. Good morning, Meg and Gary.
Good morning, everyone.
You've seen the movie before of when I say they're back.
They're back.
They're back. Everybody's like, oh no, what's coming at us?
Good morning, Meg and Gary.
Good morning.
Good morning, you guys. To be honest, we're in a little bit of denial this morning on this Saturday morning because we're going to be talking electric fireplaces. The summer has been so incredible to us in Vancouver. We've had a gorgeous summer, endless summer. So to sit here and talk about heat and cold.
We hate to remind you that, yes, fall and winter is coming. This is a good time to buy your fireplace.
It's coming. Let's be prepared.
Now, before we actually get to the pros and cons of what you're going to be featuring today, I want to explain that you both really don't shop for a living. It's important that people know.
No, that's not all we do.
Fair Trade Works does not employ full-time shoppers. And it would be a nice job, but Meg, you're in charge of client care.
Yes, I am.
If you call our office, Meg will be the one answering the call. She's also a huge help in the communications department with marketing and advertising. And Gary, besides being a race car driver on the weekend, we always have to mention that on your business card because that is a true story, folks. He's one of our professional construction advisors. So each of our clients are paired with an advisor to help them through their construction project from start to finish. And Gary's one of those best friends to have in the industry. He watches your back throughout the construction process. And unlike a project manager, he's third party, so he works for you.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. So, okay, guys, let's talk about fireplaces.
All right.
We don't want to, we want to hear this.
We do. There's nothing nicer than a fireplace.
Absolutely.
No, fireplaces never go out of style because they're so essential. And they not only provide heat in a space, but also create a focal point in your space. So if you have, your living room and you have a fireplace there, it's like people convene in that area.
And your natural wood fireplaces always require annual maintenance to ensure the chimney is clean and all that. But the two fireplaces that we're introducing today, I think they're pretty low maintenance.
Yes,
so to speak.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be talking about the electric fireplaces. And what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the gas fireplace.
All right. Wake up call.
Yes. Yeah, it's early in the morning on a Saturday. Give me a break, Gary.
All right. So your electric fireplaces are probably the most inexpensive option available, and they're easy to bring home and requires next to no installation except for a few finishing touches. And pretty much you just need a electrician to come, put in the electrical outlet, plug it in, and ready to go. Electric fireplaces work by drawing in cool air, heating it internally using the heating element, and gently forcing the warmed air back into the room through a fan. So it creates no smoke or chemicals, which is good for health.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, they don't produce a live flame. So at the same time, don't expect you'll be having a crackling sound and woody smell.
No.
That's
But
what you turn the channel for on Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
The burning log.
Yeah, we got that taken care of now. Well, usually one of these electrical fireplaces will heat up about 400 square foot, and it usually now it produces a digitized image of a moving flame. But I've seen ones that you can put some, white or clear crystals underneath it, and it has a better picture than before. So people don't complain, oh, it looks so fake, but it actually has a design in them right now.
Yeah.
And it's good for condos or if you're renting.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for condos, especially. Like you can't talk to your strata and say, hey, I want to run a gas line, or I want a chimney out from my window to get a fireplace done, right? Yeah, but the only downside is for electrical fireplaces, it won't work during a power outage.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Electricity, right?
Yeah.
But it's still good to have one around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it will go really well with the TV feature wars these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't quite have the effect like you said, but they're just not cheap, but quick, easy fix.
Yes.
If you want to get a
Exactly.
fireplace, it's kind of the first rung on the ladder, right? So,
And it's less space demanding too.
yes.
Yeah, you can have a much thinner fireplace wall with your thin, plasma TV hang on the wall, and so it goes pretty sleek. Yeah.
Some people
Yeah,
like
sneak it in.
some people like that local heat. Like you said, on a cold winter's night, got the TV on, get kind of a local heat rather than just have the whole space. There's just a nice feeling about that.
Yes.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. You said 400 square feet that a typical electric fireplace can heat up. Are they hot to touch? I've never been around one.
They're usually not that hot to touch.
Okay, so if I have young kids, it's okay.
It's safe.
Safe,
It's
okay.
safe. Yeah.
Cool.
Usually behind the wall, it's where the hot element is, but it will be behind the wall so the kids can't reach to that part.
Okay.
Okay.
Meg?
And I'm talking about gas fireplaces, and they're easy, hands-off solutions to those who want to veer away from the traditional wood-burning model. This works very well for those who just want to flick a switch on and, turn on the heat. And if you have an existing chimney and you don't want to overhaul your wood fireplace, you can opt for gas inserts. You can also get it so that it has automatic shut-off timers and thermostat controls and remote controls. The advantages of this is that again, like I mentioned, it's easy to turn on and off. There's no time required to set it up or for it to cool down. There's minimal maintenance, so if you're worried about ash and cleanup, you don't have to worry
don't need
about
that screen.
No. And it's efficient in heating rooms, and if the power is out, unlike yours, Gary, mine will continue to
She is
provide.
competitive.
Yes, I am.
She's going at it. Oh.
I think she's saying hers is better.
Yeah. I gave her that wake-up call earlier. That's what I get now.
But I agree that there are disadvantages still to this. So gas fireplaces still lack the ambiance of a real flame. So don't expect any aroma or crackling sounds. You won't get that. It can also be very costly to install, especially if you need to run a gas line in. Some places charge $15 per foot if you need to install that gas line, and that's on top of the $170 permit you need to get from the city.
So there are disadvantages on
Yes.
this too.
Okay, I admit, Gary, I admit. You can get my gas fireplace.
Your gas fireplace.
Yes,
Your
mine.
favorite.
All right.
From Fireplace Warehouse. They're on sale. Mind you, they're on sale until September, so get it now. The cheapest one they sell is $2,600. It's down from its original price of $2,900. And if you buy this, you get a $300 Fortis rebate.
We have to mention
do you
you're
say
not
to
getting
that?
a commission on this, right?
Well, and,
No,
and check this
no, I'm
out.
not. Too bad.
Check this out, Meg. For a fraction of your price, which is for about $459 plus taxes, you can get one of mine, which is 34 inches wide, and with the installation cost, usually it costs about $250 to get the electrician come out, put the electrical outlet there, and that's about it. And mine can be found at Fireplaces Unlimited. Just say the Dimplex DLF 34 model, and they're on Juno Street in Burnaby, and they're also at 56th Avenue in Surrey.
Oh, and yes, I forgot to mention, Fireplace Warehouse is available, is found. One of their showrooms is on Bridgeport Road in Richmond, and another one is on 64th Avenue in Surrey. So 2 places.
You guys have
great
truly been
information.
out hitting the fireplace circuit.
Yeah. Hey, winter's coming.
Yeah.
We better watch we don't end up with one in the office.
There is already one in the office. What are you talking about? You just haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so thanks so much, Ben, Gary. If you want to know more about purchasing today's featured fireplaces, you can visit our Facebook page and see Gary and Meg's entire extended product information. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/renovate-and-build. That's renovate and build.
Have a wonderful weekend, you two, and
All
we'll
right,
see you on
cheers.
Monday.
See you guys.
Next weekend, we're talking what? Sorry, before we let you go?
We are talking, you know what, I know this because I saw it on the
Garage
board.
flooring.
Garage
Yes.
flooring.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Garage
It was the
floorings.
test.
And what's the other one? I forgot now.
In-floor heating?
In-floor heating.
Yes.
heating.
See, I still remember. I need my coffee. I
You
really
do need your coffee.
Okay, thanks so much, guys. Up
Thank you.
next on Renovate and Build, let's talk what we can do with our rain in Vancouver. Bar Plastic Dean Barrett is here, and he's going to be joining us for his expertise in rainwater harvesting. We've got lots of it, so stay with us.
There's still lots more ahead. This is Renovate and Build, powered by Fair Trade Works with Jim and Sandra.